Hi there. Good afternoon. This is not the island of Evia. I'm not going to say where I am now, but you will find out in the next video because the plans got a bit rearranged. But I wanted to make an intro here because the last video was titled Evia, second largest Greek island, is it worth visiting? Let me turn off the AC here, which kind of drowns out the audio. There we go. So I titled the video, Is Evia Worth Visiting? And I never answered that question. So I just wanted to make a little intro video to this, the second part of my day of exploring on Evia Island, and say that yes, it is definitely very much worth visiting. It is not one of the most popular Greek islands for foreign tourists. I'm not sure exactly why, other than the fact that there are just so many other Greek islands and they can't all be popular. Evia is massive, almost the size of Crete. There is tons to see on it. It is a bit wild. It is not the most picturesque. The villages aren't as exquisite as far as what I saw, but I only saw a little bit. And so if you want to explore somewhere that is, off the tourist trail, really the authentic Greek islands life, and also find some really interesting places, and apparently some of the best beaches in Greece, which I didn't end up going to, then yes, I definitely recommend Evia Island. So here we go. Let's get back to what this video is really about, which is yesterday, part 2 of the video that I already posted, continuing my adventures driving south from Halkis, the largest town on the island of Evia, going along the coast to see various ancient ruins and historical sites, towns, etc. Here we go. Evia, Greece. And there's a hint where I am now. Not sure of the name of this little town, but very pleasant. Great spot to have a meal by the sea. Looks like the main square here. So this is Alaveri, one of the main towns on the island. I'm just going to drive through and show a bit in the process and try not to get delayed too much. Anthony Bourdain.
Take the next right.
Try not to get delayed too much on the way to what should be the best thing that we're going to see on the island today. This is a very pleasant town, though. Quite happening, it seems. I hear some music.
Continue for 1.5 kilometers.
Who is this? A local hero, by the looks of it? And look what we have, folks. Another castle on a hill, and I'm just a sucker for those. Can I figure this one out? Not through there. I'm I'm going to try. There it is. I decided that I'm not going to get lost on a total wild goose chase trying to get to that one when I'm trying to get somewhere else. I don't see a road going up to it anyways. It looks very similar to the other one. Great viewpoint from up there, it looks like. Very crumbling, falling apart castle. This is the perfect weather. Have definitely lucked out. It was cooler and cloudier yesterday, but today is just ultimate. Nice sunshine, bit of a breeze, clear skies, and ultimate exploring. Let's keep making some progress. Interesting view of the wind turbines here. A lot of them. We're kind of on a spine here, running down the center of the island, so you can see the sea on both sides. Out there, I do declare, you can see the sea. There, another sort of a tower on a hill, kind of a short one. A bunch more wind turbines. Greek church, different style from the Karystos Islands. Has that reddish clay roof. Ay, 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 ay. This is the way, apparently. This is the road to the dragon houses. What do you expect, I guess? To get to the house of a dragon. Holy moly. Oh man. I am probably not supposed to be on these roads with this rental car. It's only a few kilometers. Look at the views we're getting. But man, this road is crazy all the way. Oh. I was wondering about this. There's a freaking paved road here, and Google sent me on this insane
Continue straight. Then
road.
right.
Well, that's very good news, so that I can go back the other way. But come on, Google, man, this should be designated as like not a road you want to drive down if you can avoid it. Oh man, Dracospida, I think that is it. So this is a relief, because I was starting to, get kind of stressed. Like, if I break down out here, there's no tow truck that's gonna come get me. I'm stuck with a rental car. Like, that would be such a disaster. So this is really
Take the next right.
a good thing. Nobody else here. The end of the road. Here begins the hike to the dragon houses. I still can't believe that Google sent me on that crazy route. I was starting to consider parking the car and hiking it, because that car really should not have been on that, but I thought that was just the way. It was probably like 1 minute faster than taking the paved road or something. Dragon houses, 100 meters. Really looking forward to seeing this. It should be very unique. So, I wanted to talk about my plans, because the plans are not going to go according to plan by the looks of it. In my last video, when I rented the car, I mentioned that I'd had to pay a few dollars per day extra in order to be able to take the car on a ferry if I wanted to go to another island. So the island that I plan to go to is Skyros. Skyros is east of Evia, south of 3 islands that I went to previously a couple years ago. Skiathos, Skopelos, and Alonissos. And I really wanted to go to Skyros at the time. It looked like the best of that group of islands, but it is so far removed. It was going to be, I think, another 6-hour ferry journey from Alonissos to Skyros, and then to get back would be another like 10 or 12 hours or something, and I wasn't up for it. But there is another way to get to Skyros, which is from Evia here. And it is only an hour and 45-minute ferry ride. So that was really the plan with the car, was to drive across Evia, check it out, and then catch the ferry over to Skyros. One problem with that plan is that looking online, there don't seem to be any spots available on the ferries. Now, I searched last night for on the ferry with the car, wasn't finding anything for the next like 5 days. And then thinking about it, I thought, well, what if I just plan to catch the ferry without the car, park it at the port, go to Skyros for 2-3 days, and then probably rent a car there to drive around, come back, and pick up the car and keep cruising. So I checked this morning, but it was showing nothing even without a car. I am guessing that it is because of the Easter weekend holiday coming up, which I guess starts tomorrow, Friday, and then Easter is, I believe, on Sunday. And so apparently many Greeks will go back to their home island for the Easter holiday. So that might explain it. So I am not planning to try to go there with the car. However, wow, big green lizard. I discovered that there are flights from Athens to Skyros. So I'm going to keep that in mind, perhaps, for this trip, because Skyros looks really unique, very remote, and quite beautiful and interesting. Okay, here they are. So the dragon houses are not houses for dragons. They are unusual homes for humans that are quite mysterious, apparently, and maybe pre-Greek, which is really going back in time, at least some of them. Apparently the history is a bit mixed with pre-Greek evidence and then later Greeks lived here as well. So the style of construction is quite different. This kind of layered, ooh, those are, I guess, stinging nettles. That hurt. Never experienced that in Greece before, or anywhere, I don't think, but just brushed across it. And, yowza. Protecting the houses of the dragons. It still hurts. There's nothing attached to my foot or ankle or anything, but the pain persists. Wow. So here is some information about them. The dragon houses, or draga, are some 20 large ruined buildings found in the south of the island of Evia, Greece. They were built with massive stone blocks, without mortar, and large stone slabs for the roofs. The dragon house on Mount Oki, north of Karystos, so that is south of here, is the most famous and well preserved. Other notable buildings are located in Palilaki and in Kapsala. In local folklore, dragons are not only reptilian monsters, but also beings with superhuman powers. There is no accepted theory about the identity of the builders, nor an agreed estimation on their dating. Quite a small one here. I would love to see that one further south, near Karystos, but since I'm not going to go to Skiros, then I'm going to plan to continue on to the next place that I had in mind, which means driving a long ways further north. And so I could drive to Karystos. It isn't that far south of here. That is the town at the end of the island of Evia that looked quite pleasant, but doesn't look like anything especially unique. And so I think that I will just keep on going back north from here, try to make some serious progress so that tomorrow I am closer to where I want to see. Wow, great views. Okay, a rock wall, looks like a bigger structure here. Okay, quite interesting. So I wonder if this could have been like a more of a communal space, since it's so much larger and open, maybe for ceremonies or something. All right, watching for the stinging nettles. The pain has subsided. How deep does this go? Not very. I guess there's more around the corner here. These orange arrows are leading the way. And here we go. More of them. And what looks like a quarry. Actually not much in the way of structures, just this little wall. And here, okay, is that the end or more orange arrows? Nope. Looks like that is basically it. I guess the one further south is the more impressive one. But certainly some interesting history when it is pre-Greek. To imagine some civilization here. I mean, at what point you say pre-Greek is a little fuzzy. What exactly do you call Greek? Because you can really go back many thousands of years before the Parthenon, etc., the Trojan War, even before that, as far as a continuation of the same people with, evolving, changing traditions, language, etc. But it sounds like what they're referencing here is maybe some culture that was here that was not really associated with Greek culture, maybe a completely different language. Not sure, even the experts don't know on this one. But fascinating to ponder. Okay, oh, we have another arrow there. Okay, I should check it out. Arrows continuing. It keeps going and going. This had better be worth it. Okay, are we there? No, more orange. Oh, jeez. This is starting to feel like a joke. It's an incredible hike, regardless, but very exhausting. Oh, jeez, it just keeps going and going uphill. I think I'm done. I just can't really justify continuing when it's been like this for quite a long ways. I mean, maybe it's like some kind of incredible ancient castle kind of a thing, but at this point I'm feeling like I've seen enough cool stuff. I can see more orange leading the way ahead. Maybe it's another 100 meters, maybe it's another mile. I think I'm about ready to be done with this. Okay, I'm going to that next flag that I can see, and if I can't see the end from there, that's it. Okay, I'm almost to what looks like the top of the hill there. I've got to go a little bit further. Okay, we're going to get a view across to the other side, so that alone will make it worth it. Oh, wow. Oh, man, look at that. Huh. Okay. Glad I continued on to get out of the trees there and get these ultimate views. But what are all the orange arrows pointing to? A road. What a wild goose chase. So not the top, I was just seeing the road. More arrows pointing up there. Oh geez. I think this has got to be it for me. hike that much further just to see another stone building. That looks incredible to get up on top of that, but it has been a truly epic day as it is. All right, it's just like right there. That's literally like 5 minutes. Let's do it. And the moment of truth, is there something worth seeing over this hill other than just wind turbines? The trail continues. Oh God. Oh, come on. Okay, that is it. That is the furthest point that I'm going, guaranteed, unless I see something over the ridge that is really worth walking over to. Well, it should be an interesting view with all those wind turbines and looking down into a valley by the looks of it. But are there any ancient ruins? No, I don't see any. But a really amazing view. Wow, so many more of the turbines, tons of them. It's a turbine forest. The trail continuing up there. Maybe I'm going to be missing out on the best thing to see, but I'm going to let it go finally and get on back because I want to make some progress on the road while we still have light. That is probably it for Evia Island. So much more to see. Perhaps I could come back and do the ferry trip later after going north. That is an option, but there is so much of Greece that I want to see on the mainland while I have the car. The northeast, the northwest, Vikos Gorge, the Peloponnese Peninsula, Lefkada Island, which you can also drive to over in the Ionian Sea. There's so much to see on the Peloponnese. There are more islands south of the Peloponnese that I think that you can only access by ferry from the Peloponnese, not from Athens. And so basically you would have to get down there with a car. So we'll see what else I manage to see in the coming days. I have the car for another 5 days and can extend if I want. So lots more coming from Greece. The adventure has just begun. Have a good one. Safe travels. So a change of plans. Instead of going north up Evia Island, I decided to go south to Karystos. This is the town nearest the dragon houses. Sirta, I think, something like that. It's only 30 minutes to Karystos. It looks really cute. And I decided I'd like to see a little bit more of the island and another side, the seaside village experience, in addition to the big city of Halkidi and then all of the ancient ruins. And also, this is a shorter drive for me. Yeah, so Stira was that village. This is a shorter drive for me to get to a hotel and relax, get to work editing this here video instead of an hour and 40 minutes back to Halkidi, and then I'm in the big city and have to decide whether to stay there or journey onwards. So looking forward to seeing what this nice little seaside town is like. Draco Speedo. Looks like we have more of the dragon houses right off the road here. Yes, and this kind of looks like a whole village right on a curve of the road. Look at this. Wow. These are even more impressive than the other ones, especially with those big blocks there. A two-room structure with shelves. Whoa. Very cool. For how long have these been sitting there? Like thousands of years, or it's very, very solid. Continuing up here, wow, the wall goes a ways. Right on. Glad I got the chance to see at least a couple more. Ooh, I can see goats up there. Let's go say hi to the goats. A bunch of goats. Is there a goat herder around? They're all coming from further down. They got some big antlers. Wow. So many goats. Where are they coming from? Where are they going to? Bye.